Yes, absolutely. So I'm very excited to see Adam versus Cedrus. So most people say that Adam's going to get totally destroyed 3-0. I do not believe that's going to be the case. Again, just like my match, Adam's going to be coming in whatever weight he's at. He's going to feel comfortable. That's going to be one freaking strong Adam. I do not see an easy match. I think it's going to be a grinder. Do I see Adam winning? No, but I definitely don't see him getting destroyed 3-0. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that so many people kind of just instantly counted him out like it was not going to be, um, any kind of match. He's just going to get, pummeled. Uh,
Mhm.
I also think that's kind of a testament to the popularity of the sport because now we have so many people who are not actual arm wrestlers as fans that are commenting and they don't really understand some of the nuances. I feel like where they don't realize that
I
Adam's
totally agree.
cutting like 15, 20 pounds to make the weight classes he's competing in. They don't
Mhm.
watch most of them, like North American fans do not watch WAF, like Worlds and stuff. So they don't know that he had a crazy good showing, got second there.
Yes.
And then they don't analyze the matches where they see it's like, I feel like the odds of Sandris top rolling Adam is super low. Like, I feel like it's good. Like, Sandris almost always ends up in a hook anyway.
Mhm.
So, and we know how Adam is inside. So I just don't, like you said,
Very
I
strong.
think it's going to be a freaking war, man. I think it's going to be tough. I think
I think
it's going to
so.
be a good match.
Like, the only way I had a match with Adam this year, I lost 3-1. The only way I could do anything with him, or do anything with his hand, is just basically be very explosive and just literally flash him. That's the only way I got a pin. But as soon as I started slower, he would just drag me in. It's almost impossible to top roll him because his cup is just so strong. And again, his hook is excellent too. And coming in at the weight he's going to be is probably 220, 230 even. Maybe. I'm not sure what the weight cap is, but he's definitely going to be a force to reckon with.
Another match I wanted to ask you about, just because you have experience, is, of course, the Clifton match and Jordan Sill. And I just want to know your thoughts and like if you're willing to give a prediction, I'd love to hear it. And where do you think the competitors need to go in order to pull off the win?
So, from what I've seen, Jordan, extremely strong guy, but slow, very slow. On the other hand, Clifton is strong as well. And I'm pretty sure I've been talking to Clifton. He's coming in freaking huge, like 145 pounds. That's the biggest I've seen him.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. No, he is coming in heavy. I'm not going to say a weight. I want to keep that a surprise. But Clifton needs to bring his speed. If he can hit first on the goal, it could be a game changer. I also felt Clifton's hook. I've seen Clifton pull Victor Belov from
yeah.
Alberta. His inside strength is just very, very ridiculous, to be honest. So we could see a good hook war. And again, it all depends how much chocolate milk the guy drank.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think that's another one where a lot of people kind of counted Clifton out because, Jordan still has such a legacy. But then, they didn't watch that Victor Belov match where it's like Clifton somehow won that match without his hand. Like, that's crazy. And so the amount of power and the horsepower he's bringing, and I think, like you said, in this match, it's probably going to be the one of the first times he's not going to be the slower. I haven't seen the fact that Clifton might be faster than Jordan.
Mhm.
So I think he's going to get into his position, like where he wants to, with that kind of like not a full high hook, but kind of like you know, a hook, but with his riser engaged.
Mhm.
So I think he's going to get to his position.
And that makes a big difference if you can get into your power first.
Right.
So, I remember when I flashed him, the match I had with him, uh, he was not happy about it, and he's been training for speed and stopping speed since
Yes.
I've pulled him. We might see a different Clifton. We might see him just as explosive as I am. So you never know.
And I'm sure you're seeing the videos too of some of the crazy side pressure stuff he's doing and all that. And it's pretty terrifying. I'm excited to see how he puts it all together and how he took the lessons from your match and what we're gonna see because again, yeah, this is another really big test. And I think if he, with the Victor win and then if he gets a win on Jordan, I feel like that's
That's huge.
definitely him showing that he's ready to go up to that next level of competition. And then I'm sure he's going to be coming for a rematch for you as well.